Well, guys, thanks for tuning in. Deep water session, man. Finally have weather it's not great, but we got a good enough weather window to do something. So let's see what we can catch this afternoon. Finally an afternoon trip. This little sunrise stuff is like fishing the end of the incoming tide, looking for the best, cleanest water possible with mid 80 degree water temperatures. So let me see what I can do here. I got a 3-ounce sinker here and a 2-aught hook, I think. Gonna doing some deep fishing, right? I had enough of the shallow stuff for a little while. Water's nice and clear, incoming tide. I'm reading 87 degrees. I don't know if that's accurate or not. Maybe it is, but we got to try to get on this little hump here, drop our crab down. So we've got a lot of current right now. I typically don't fish high current because I'd say kayak's not really great at fishing a ripping tide, but here I go. I'm gonna try. So let's just drop that down there. 3 ounces. Boom. Let's get to the bottom. See if we get a nibble or two. Got him. Gosh, been waiting for a bite for forever. Really tough fishing today, fellas. But hey, we turned it around quickly. It's gonna be the first fish. Good sized sheep's heads to start it all out. These guys don't want to bite really that well. There we go. 25-foot sheep's head. On a circle hook too. Sweet. Old school chicken rig. All right, that's the first bite right there. Good size sheep. Let's get him in here. All right, that's the rig I'm working with. I'm not using a jig at the moment because just way too much current and wind. Bank sinker, about a foot, dropper loop, single circle hook, and we got our first bite. That was on a double fiddler crab. So I might keep one fish. I'm actually leaving town, so I don't know if we really want to keep much. Not a toadfish. Something that isn't a toad. Welcome in my book. So it's the black drum. Okay, we're getting a couple bites here, man. Struggling. It's been a struggle. It's actually a decent black drum. All right. Again with that circle hook stuff. All right, buddy, thanks. All right, let me try a little jigging here quick. Caught one sheep's head and one black drum on the crabs. Not great fishing by any means, but maybe we can convince something to eat an artificial. I also got a couple of these gulps with me. Let me try the gulp. This is the gulp paddle shad. Had a bunch of these laying around. Oh gosh. Oh, he's got me near structure here. We gotta be quick. All right, we're gonna talk about how this Akuma Komodo's doing after this, I guess. Okay, I guess I could back off on the drag now a little bit. Man, good sized fish though. It's definitely good. This bite's really off with the, what is it, 87 degree water. Nice red drum there. Good one. Had an old tub of gulp laying around. Figured we could put them to good use in that hot water. Okay, nice, man, nice. Switched off the fiddler crabs, now the tide's a little slower. First decent bite. Nice size red drum. So 30-inch class fish, so get him out of here. All right, let's see if we get on that again. Pretty cool. Oyster toad. The one side effect of gulp right here. I mean, you'll catch oyster toads on non-gulps, but what I'm trying to say is gulp catches everything, which is a great thing, but gulp also catches everything, which is a bad thing, or at least gets bites from everything, whether you want it or not. What's that? Oh, flounder. I know that head shake. Pretty decent one. No, season's closed. What you doing? Bombing my party here. Don't you know you can't be kept and eaten? Pretty nice one, actually. Yeah, that was a good one. No barracudas to get them. All right, well, paddle shad's pretty good. What else can we try? I think we definitely have some of my shads with me. And we definitely do. Let me dig out one or two. 99% sure I have a few. Maybe I don't. All right, let's see if we get any good bites on that. I'm gonna just put a lot of this Procure blue crab on here, just in case, you know, black drum is around. Sometimes black drum will eat jigs. It's not too often, but they do occasionally eat them. So, saw a decent sized flounder. That wind is pretty stiff. This deep water is definitely a mystery box sometimes, man. It's very, I don't know, unpredictable, hard to fish, inconsistent, everything you got. Oh, on the Elias shad. on one of my shads now. Another flounder. This one's a decent sized one too. A little bit smaller than the first one, but still a good one. Take it down, Komodo. Looks like just a little bit smaller than the last one. All right, we're gonna be allowed 1 fish per day, September 1st. How generous. He's gonna wake me pretty good, I bet. All right, I broke off my first jig actually, so just switched it up. I'm on a 1 ounce eye strike one. Yeah. Man, really nice sized fish. Second flounder. Third flounder, rather. These were all over like 20 inches, man. Yeah, for sure. Beautiful fish. Yeah, these are 20-inch plus fish. It's really cool. Lost probably like 1 jig and 1 rig, so it's not too bad. I mean, I don't even know where these flounders showed up from. Must have shown up from somewhere, because the first bunch of fish were not flounder. You know what I'm saying? I didn't catch a flounder at least 2 hours into my fishing trip today. So these fish are on the move right on this tide line. So they're probably dumping out of somewhere. And yeah, nice size. See ya. My God, there's so many of these things here. There must be like just a big pack of like, I don't know, I can't even get my, like literally probably had it brought a school. Maybe I'm even catching the same fish over and over again. You know how flounder are kind of weird like that. I'm gonna swing this one in too. Good class. I don't know, like, I guess, do I try crabs again? I kind of want to, I don't know what to do here. I don't think I've had a day, too many days where the flounder will outnumber the oyster toads. You know what I'm saying? Usually the oyster toads establish dominance. What's interesting about all this is I sat here for like 2 hours with bait and bouncing jigs occasionally. Didn't catch much, and as soon as I had like this little tide line form where there's like a push of current in a weird direction, so we've got a very bizarre drift, I'd say. Boom, the flounder showed up. Black and purple, a little bit of that darker color. Well, I'd take a measurement, but you get the idea. Good size, not giants, but quality. Bite here. Oh, I think it was a toad. That's no toad. Flounder. I changed spots. Ooh. Man, I like this Black Widow rod. It's got a nice feel to it on the jig. All right. Man. Good fish, man. That's crazy. All right, now this is the end of the road for jigging. See what's going on here? My line's starting to find a new home out that way, which is usually the beginning of the end. As soon as I can't hold vertically anymore, it's typically over. I'm gonna start snagging soon. You know. Hold illegal flounder. All right, so I picked up one of these Komodos. I wanted a lighter, like bait caster with a clicker on it, and it's really the only option out there besides like an older Dio Alexa at the moment. Because you know, there's not really that many reels kind of oriented for a kayak. We don't need the line capacity a boat would need. I mean, for the most part, the only fish maybe I'll run into some trouble with is a king mackerel, but this thing's got more than enough line for that. So we'll see how it holds up. First time using it, like, and catching some fish on it, and I'm loving it so far. So I paired it on this Jigging World Black Widow rod. It's like an acid wrap one. It's awesome. So far so good. Good split of fish between these are the paddle shads. They're a little pricey, but I think there's 3 in a pack, and they're 6 inches, and my 4.5-inch paddle tail. Gonna head back in now. As always, thanks for watching. Check that video's description for links to everything we used. My wife and I are taking a little road trip, get out of town. I want to do some more trout fishing, that cold water fishing. It doesn't do well in the algorithm, but I enjoy it. So, I think at this point I could hopefully just post up more videos that I enjoy, as opposed to algorithm fishing all the time. I'd like to go home with some dignity if I can, as much dignity as somebody who makes a living filming can, right? It's a weird world that sometimes I forget that I don't know, it's just a bizarre world we're in now, that this is a way to make a living. Anyway, let's not get too much into these details. So guys, thanks for watching. Catch up with you on the next video.